What can you do with a pine cone? Well, you can save big money and have fun making beautiful decor. Today we're going to show you how to save hundreds of dollars by making your own topiary balls out of pine cones, which we picked up for free. The cheapest comparable was Walmart at $121.49 and one from Wayfair for $136.99 and $359.99. The savings are huge. We made ours for around $5. By picking your own pine cones and a couple affordable dollar store plant hangers, you could save hundreds of dollars. The Dollar Tree plant hangers are 10 inches in diameter. The one we used was 12 inches in diameter and ended up being 19 inches overall with the pine cones. Let's get started by removing the chains, and you can save those for another project. If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to share it with family and friends. So here are the things you'll need: pine cone, some florist wire, and some pliers. So you'll cut a piece of florist wire about a foot long, then wrap it around once on the bottom, overlapping, and snug it up tight. Then you'll take the excess wire and wrap it around the frame. Start attaching your pine cones from the top and work your way around and down. Place your pine cones snugly together as you wire them down. It works best working from the underside. I learned as I went along it is easier working from the underside because it's easier to maneuver the wire around the cage. So here's how you'll attach the wire to the pine cone. You'll cut a piece at about a foot long, leave about 4 inches on one end, then take the other end, wrap it firmly around the bottom of the pine cone, and pull it snug. Then working from the underside, you'll take that wire and attach it to the nearest wire on the cage. And as you're working, remember to keep that wire tight so that your pine cones don't get all floppy. And as you can see here, I'm working from the underside, and you'll want to wrap that wire around and around till there's no wire left. And if you have a really tight spot, just use your pliers. It'll make it a lot easier. We've been doing a lot of pine cone crafts, so check out our pine cone playlist to see other fun and exciting pine cone crafts. It is an easy project, though a little bit tedious, but in the end, it's all worth it. If you just sit down and do it, it'll take you about an hour to put on all your pine cones. We used ponderosa pine cones for this project because they're pretty big, but you can use the largest pine cones you can find in your area. I don't think too small of pine cones would really work for this project, so do find the biggest ones you can get. Pine cones are very versatile, and you can achieve a lot of different looks for your decor. And I'll show you how to do that in a minute, but first we're going to finish off our pine cones by taking them all the way to the bottom and still wiring them very snugly. There, now that's all done. I think I did a pretty good job. At least my wife says so. Yours should look something like this when it's all done. Now we'll put our coconut shell inside. And for those guys out there who dream of having some hair, ta-da! I couldn't resist. What do you think? Is it me? Now I'm going to try this out on our flower plant urn. That looks pretty good. What do you think? Now you could stop at this, just for that natural look. We decided to bring it up a notch and put some red berries in it. To do that, you'll just take some small pine cones and spray paint them red. I'm not hot gluing these in right now because I'm going to be making different variances of this. But if you wanted to put them in permanently, I would use some hot glue. I think it looks very similar to berries. Just take your little berry cones and fill them in between all the pine cones and little gaps that you find. Now I'm going to try for a more festive look by adding some poinsettias around the base. I'd like to hear which one you like better. There are more to come. Just put your comments below. Now I'm doing the same thing with some white pine cones. I personally like the red better. Okay, buckle up. We're going to be going into a new direction here. We're going to be making a boxwood topiary ball. So after you've wired your pine cones to the frame, you'll want to spray that with a green spray paint. To make it more natural looking and to give it more visual interest, we'll be taking different shades of green and painting them onto the pine cones. On this one I used the Dollar Tree frame, and it is about 2 inches smaller than the other one. Do consider the size of the pot you'll be using when you choose your frame size. And I love doing it this way. Look at that, you'll be saving about $130 making your own. And that one's from Walmart. And the next one I'll be using the larger frame. It comes out to about 19 inches and it looks a lot more impressive. And this smaller frame just doesn't fit my head as well. So use different shades of green to get that natural look. I use 3 different shades, and you just go around randomly sort of dry brushing and dabbing on your paint as you go. And when you're using this, probably go from your darker shades to your lighter ones. And whichever project you pick, always remember to end it with some clear coat. So what do you think? This is our faux boxwood ball. The boxwood style is good for all year use, but if you wanted to make it a little more festive or Christmassy, you could add a few red berries. And you could frame the base with some red poinsettias as well. Here we go again. I'm going to change it up with some lights. And this is really nice for some nighttime viewing. We made this topiary ball white because the white really reflects the light, makes a nice glow. So we just painted this topiary ball with some flat white, and now we're going to put in these lights, which do have a timer. So it's 6 hours on, 18 hours off. And the white is a great look for winter decor. Have any of you seen these pot sitters out there? They're very popular right now, and they come in a variety of colors. I needed some dark, so I came inside to take this shot. That's pretty cool, eh? And to turn your winter decor into Christmas decor, just add some red berries. I'd love to know which one of these projects you like best. Right now I'm going to show you all of our projects, and if you could just pick one and put your comments below as to which one you like best, that would be wonderful. Thank you for crafting with me, and I hope you do give this project a try. It is a very versatile project, and if you use any different colors, let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.